Erin and I'm going to be demonstrating a stretch class for you today to improve your flexibility over this period of growth. Firstly, it is important before you start a stretch class to warm up at least 5 or 10 minutes cardio. We will begin the stretch by sitting into the mat with straight legs, palms by your side. At the beginning of class, I like to roll my head in small circles to wake up the muscles in my back, the muscles in the side of my neck, and my whole body. For a minute, I just take some time to roll the neck around. Next, it is important that you stretch your feet before starting a stretch class, or the point and the flex is going to possibly hurt as opposed to help. So, for example, flexing your feet can actually help a lot in stretching as it provides that further stretch if you need it. So, to stretch my feet, I firstly bring them up to a flex. For this, just position your hands either next to you or on your thighs. From here, I turn out the feet, which is a position used in ballet. This should stretch your hip flexors and along the sides of your hamstrings. From there, I use a push through motion to go back to a pointed foot, and I return my feet to parallel. I like to repeat this movement around 5 times, and then usually I reverse it, so I go from flex to point, to turned out, to flex, to pull up to turn out position, and back to flex. Next, I'm going to drop my head and relax my spine down into my legs. Here, this is so important that you are holding the stretch. If you aren't holding the stretch, it isn't going to benefit you. If you are here, that is perfectly fine as long as you are holding the stretch. So we're going to start for the first 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting back up. I then repeat this a second time. The second time I always try to go further. Let's go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I just sit back up onto my mat. From there, just to make sure I'm extra warm, I bring my arms up and I like to do a swishing motion along the mat, and I take my whole body with me and repeat that position we have just made. So it will go like this. I repeat 5 of these. From there, I like to reverse the movement, so I will go over and up. That is also 5 times. From there, I bring in my left leg into a turned out position, the sole of my foot touching the inner thigh of my right leg. I lift my arms and reach over to that foot. Here again, it is vital that you hold the stretch, no matter where you are. If you are here, if you are here, if you are here. Holding the stretch and breathing through the pain is what's going to help you improve. So we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I forgot to add, it is a really good stretch if you try to get your nose on this empty gap where the bent leg is, as then it is stretching your hip flexor as well as your hamstring. From there, I reach over, this is for a deeper stretch. I pull the leg off the floor so it's about an inch off the floor, and I flex and point the foot and put it back down. I will repeat this on the other side. I will lean over for 10 seconds. And I will further the stretch by pointing and flexing. From there, we're going to take the stretch into a lunge. Right knee forwards. Both hands are at the side of your front leg, and with the front leg you are creating a 90-degree angle. This is beneficial as this will not stretch you and this will not stretch you. You really need to make sure you get the placement of the front leg in a lunge correct. This again is about holding the stretch. If you don't hold the stretch, you will not benefit from it. I hold here for 10 seconds. I put both hands on my leg for balance for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I then put my palms back into the mat and let the back leg relax. So the back leg should now look like this. From here, I further the stretch by clasping my hands together and reaching them to the sides. This will create a really deep stretch along the right hip flexor. From there, I will pick up the right hand, keeping the left to keep you grounded, and the back leg will pick up to a bent position and I will reach over to grab it. The more you pull it towards you, the deeper the stretch. This is what the position should look like. From there, I will sit back into the left leg with the right stretched out and just have a lean over here. Then I will come to straight legs. Make sure both your feet are facing forward. So both feet are facing forward in parallel. Some people in this position tend to turn out the back foot as it does make the stretch easier. However, if you do it this way, you are also stretching out your gastrocnemius as well as the hamstring. Now I'm just carefully going to slide down into a right leg split, keeping my hips square. Once I have achieved this position, I hold for 10 seconds. Again, if you aren't in the splits, there's always room for improvement. So instead of giving up, even if you're here, just hold here for 10 seconds and it will help you. If that's easy for you and you would like a deeper stretch, lift both arms up for another 10 seconds. I will now repeat all this on the other side. This time, the left leg will be bent up in a 90-degree angle. The right leg will be back, and we will hold here for 10 with your palms at the side of you. For the extra balance now, I am not as flexible on this side, so I do struggle with this side, but I always try my best to hold this. You're going to put both hands on the knee and hold for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put that back leg down into the mat like this again, and from here clasp your hands together and just relax over to the side. This is now equaling out and stretching out your left hip flexor. I will now repeat the movement from before. This time the left arm will come off, the leg at the back will lift, and I will reach over. Now just slowly pushing back into the right leg, lifting the left off. I will now just come to straight legs, both parallel facing forward, and hold for 10. I'm now going to stretch out into a left leg split and hold this one for 10 seconds. For a deeper stretch, I will lift the arms off for an additional 10 seconds. After completing that, I will return to both legs on the floor, facing forward, palms resting at the side. From there, I'm going to stretch out the inner thighs. To do this, I like to take a deep second and crouch into it, like so. And move around here from side to side, just to loosen up these muscles and this area. And then I will take that and push up to 2 straight legs. Here I take a few bends and stretches. So we go bend into a plie and stretch. Bend into a plie and stretch. Then I hold my ankles and attempt to pull through as much as I possibly can. From there I come back to my mat just on my knees. Here I will now stretch out my lower back. So I will take the cobra position. Make sure you're in this position, your legs are together at the back, and try to get your ankles touching. So I will look back. In this position, it is vital you don't whack your head back too much, as the first few times you really need to take a minute to hold and feel the stretch. From there, I'll take myself back into a child's pose. And come back into a cobra position. From here I'm going to dig my feet into the mat at the back and I will come to a downward dog. Here I'm just going to walk through the soles of my feet and I'm going to walk my feet towards me. Roll up slowly, reach up and over. Take a few moments here to bend and stretch and bend and stretch. And there you have it, that's a stretch video by Erin.